What's good with y'all? It's Cash Money Cam. Bring y'all another video. We gonna hop straight into it. So the title of this one is called Clavicular and his girlfriend up bad. Long story short, they done locked up my guy, Free Clav. Got my purple drink here. And we gonna go ahead and get started with the video. Not gonna hold y'all too long. Ready? Let's go.
What's poppin', y'all? What started off as a day out with the animals in the Everglades turned into a night inside with the animals of our society, because Clavicular would end up in jail. Yeah, that's right, a jail cell. So this all started earlier in the day when he went out to the Everglades with this streamer Tarzan. I believe his name is Cuban Tarzan. Quite an entertaining guy that has a lot of interaction or connections with animals. And they went out and...
Sure. Yo! Hey, I think it's dead. Oh, shit. I can't hear shit.
Not gonna lie to you, bro. Clav is a top shooter, bro. Clav is a top shooter in the hood, bro. He's very valid, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, the thing about it is, you feel me? He's such a good shooter that, you know, he feel like he could get egotistical and just walk around, no mask up, no shiesty. He think that he could just do whatever he want on camera, whatever he want on screen. And as a result, he been arrested multiple times. Not gonna lie to you, bro. Don't take life for granted like this. Because you're not gonna get out every time you get locked up. See, a lot of people don't know how the system works. He in jail right now. That don't mean it's prison. But the court date gonna come. Even if he get out on bond, the court date is gonna come and he's gonna get a real sentencing. Now he probably got, you know, you-ish lawyer money. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't want to, you know, pull up with them black vans, but you know what I'm talking about. He got that lawyer money. And they might get the case dropped. They might not. I don't know. But we gonna see.
What do you mean? Yeah, it's definitely dead.
So here, this got posted and clipped all over social media saying that they were like mag dumping a gator. And of course, this is going to bring out a ton of people that don't like
Peter's on your ass.
Clavicular or just want to create problems. They start tagging the FWC. Now the FWC is the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation. So they're talking they're basically like, if you violate it, there's a bunch of rules regarding all of this stuff. And they would reply and say, the FWC is aware of a video depicting individuals in the Everglades on an airboat who appear to be discharging firearms at an alligator. FWC officers are looking into the incident and will provide additional information when available to report violations, etc.
That's crazy, bro. How you mag dump a gator? That's crazy to me. What that gator do to you?
Etc. And then there's people here saying, oh yeah, hunting is legal if you have a permit. There's a bunch of just arguments going on, but a warrant was revealed a little bit later because this would appear and it would say the warrant was...
This man's real name is Braden Eric Peters. Braden, we know who you are. We not referring to you as Clavicular no more. Your name is Braden. Braden.
For an offense, then the offense was assault. So they were saying there was a Florida warrant out, but the warrant was out in Osceola County. So that's not the same area as the Everglades. And also, the gator that they were shooting into, it was blurred, but it was already dead. And the guy that he's with, the Tarzan guy, he seems to know a lot of the rules surrounding all the animal stuff in South Florida. So he's not going to bring him into a situation where it's illegal, as far as I know. But one of the funny things is that they put this guy's height at 5'11", weight 170. I thought he was 6'2", and he definitely...
Dang. 5'11"? Clav, how we the same height? How we the same height, Clav? Thought you was Morgan niggas. Don't look to that don't look to be the case. And I'm bulkier than you. Oh my goodness. Clav, you out here getting mobbed. And your real name is Braden? That's your first name? I ain't gonna lie. We know your parents got money. We know you own several boats. You wear boat shoes. You don't season your food. We know where you come from.
Looks 6'2". But how do they even have his height, too? Because he was never arrested in Florida. Maybe they just got a description. And, yeah, eyes blue. I think his eyes are green. But anyway, the date of the warrant was March 9th. That's the really interesting one. And the date of birth is 12/17/2005, which is 20 years old. But it's funny how he threw himself a 21st birthday party while he was on stream during his marathon just to make it look like it was legal for him to be drinking when that's not the case. So this guy's moving like a crash out, man. Like it's not a good...
I said this a long time ago in a land far, far away. This is a Jeremy Lin sanity run. By the end of this year, nobody will be talking about clavicular any longer, my nigga.
Idea. But we would get a little bit more information.
You want to put a parlay on it? Comment.
On whether this arrest was real or not by his cameraman, his head cameraman, and his first assistant, Brock. Because this guy's been running this MOG World Order 30-day, 24/7 marathon stream.
MOG World Order,
yeah, guys,
what?
Something happened. We're going to have to end the marathon. So, we'll be back. I don't know when we're going to restart. But, troll? All right. My heart is racing. I'm dead. Chat, like I'm not.
Man, I fell down to my knees when the law came.
I'm not trolling. Like, we have to end the marathon.
So he just had to cancel the marathon.
I ain't gonna lie, Clav had to be shaking in his boots when the law came. Can't even lie. Had to be. Clav don't come from a background of being around cops and stuff like that. He don't come from a city, from a state, from a location to where he's constantly hounded, being harassed by officers. He's folding under pressure. Give this nigga some McDonald's and he's snitching. Never do a crime with Clav. Never do a crime with Braden. You gonna get caught, bro. He's selling out for a bag of chips. He's selling out for a 10-piece from McDonald's.
He didn't say exactly what happened, but ADIN Ross would confirm the arrest.
With him. Okay? Oh, never mind. He just got arrested. Hold up. So let's not talk about that, all right? As of right now, it is not because of the gator. All right? So everyone just...
So ADIN says he's arrested. He's arrested. They end the
not the
marathon
gator,
because
though.
we're juicing the numbers on that. And now he's in a jail cell. Now, he was already arrested in Arizona. They tried to hold him there, and he was able to get out of that situation in Arizona. And I think this one is for a misdemeanor assault. From what I'm gathering, a journalist was talking about the arrest warrant, saying that this was going to be about... keep in mind, the reason why this is also nothing to do with the Everglades situation is because the arrest warrant is from March 9th. So that's not the same date. It would have been March 27th. Or March 26th, whenever that happened. So this was likely a situation that happened with this girl that said she was going to get him arrested.
My pressure was so high. I ended up going to the hospital, mild concussion, and
let us find out. Clav putting the beats.
Basically, they knocked on the door. Clav did not want to speak to the cops. Here's Clav holding my arms after he just went like this and didn't stop the security guard. Holding my arms up, won't let me go just so his girlfriend can punch me. This is him after, you guys.
Braden, I ain't gonna lie, you moving crazy. Braden, you moving crazy. You need to slow down. You probably gonna get out this little situation. They said it's a little misdemeanor, but I ain't gonna lie to you, Braden. It's only a matter of time. If you keep moving like this, you finna catch you a felony. It's about to be up.
Good job.
He thinks it's funny. No one in his chats are totally on my side. What he did was very illegal. Same on her. and I'm not gonna stop until these charges succeed.
So this was posted on February 10th, and the girl in question here is Jenny Popach. And I did a whole video on this, so I'm just going to play you guys this next section that's going to explain the whole context of what happened and why he most likely got arrested, Clavicular that is, with the situation with this girl, Jenny. And I'm going to have it timestamped, so if you already know the context, you can just skip through it.
Jenny enters the stream.
You want to introduce yourself to the stream?
Hi guys, my name is Rosalie, but I'm also known as Jenny Popach. I'm a dancer and I'm mostly a TikToker.
And unlike many of the other girls Clav has had on his stream, she was very comfortable on camera and had the ability to keep things not just interesting, but entertaining to a male audience. And perhaps most importantly of all, she didn't take anything that Clavicular and his fan base say about her too personally.
I'm so happy to be here. I was a little bit scared to meet him. I thought he was going to call me, well, he did call me like 3 times, but I thought he was going to be a little bit more brutal. I didn't really take offense to it.
I'm not gonna lie, Jennifer, you got to love yourself more than this, bruh. Don't come on Clav stream and allow him to just, oh yeah, no, he only called me a bitch like a few times. You better swing, Jenny. I ain't gonna lie. It's time to swing. You can't just allow motherfuckers to call you. Oh no, he only said it a couple of times. Jenny, love yourself. Leave.
Comments, because I know it's not true. He's actually being very nice.
In these types of streams, there's often a will they, won't they dynamic, which keeps the audience watching. Usually this involves a guy pursuing a girl, but in this case, it was firmly the other way around.
You can't smell it on my breath, right?
No, you're good. You're good. You want to play COD later?
Yes, sir.
I bet. All right, we'll play COD at my place in a little bit.
And soon you had a situation where his fan base were literally asking Jenny to come back on stream.
We'll play a little Fortnite. It. Jenny Popach. Should we invite Jenny? We should invite a bit. I'm gonna invite a bit right now. Fuck.
And once again, she has this likable quality of being able to laugh at herself.
I thought he was an extension of you.
No, this is.
I thought I was an extension of you. Say it.
No, that's if you're my girlfriend. You're just a random.
No, you told me that I was an extension of you last stream.
You're a random. You're a lolcow. You're a TTS. Thinks she's my girlfriend near TTS tape.
I'm the one that put you on.
Nah.
I put you onto the strip. What the are you talking about?
You didn't put
right
me
now?
on a.
Yes.
Nah, see what she doing. She disarming this nigga by using jokes. Okay, I feel it. But at the same time, bro, why would you even, like...
I did.
Cheeser put me on.
Why can't you admit it, bro? Just because I'm a woman?
Yo, W Cheeser L right here. You did not put me on a...
Shut up.
Alright.
Shut up.
Come on, let's go.
He's scared of me. He's literally
kick on
scared
top.
of me. He's literally scared of me.
A few weeks later, it was Clavicular's birthday. He was out having fun and with his friends, but had the sudden urge to call Violet.
Calls Violet. All
Hey,
right,
guys.
we following. Hey, y'all niggas following? Y'all still there? Make sure y'all subscribe, bro. Press that subscribe button. You ain't doing shit else, bro. You be watching Brain Right. You subscribe to OF pages and all this other type of shit. Press that sub button, bro. You already made it this far on the vid. Come on.
Should we start calling ex-girlfriends? Huh? Okay, let's do that.
Should we do a roulette? Everyone calls their ex.
Okay, I'm gonna.
No. Well,
Yeah, no.
I left dates.
Bro. Come on. No, we all have to do it.
Dude, I'm actually, wait. That'd be hilarious.
X roulette.
Okay, I'll go first. Calling ex.
This is weird, bro. Y'all do this in a car with your homies? Do y'all do this? Let me know if y'all niggas do this. Y'all sit in the car with your homies talking about, let's call our exes for fun. Bro, grow up.
Girlfriend segment. Okay, let's go.
Kageyama. Yes.
I commented on her TikTok that she needs red eye. Calling her would be so brutal.
Calling ex-girl. Come on, let's go. I'm live. I'm live.
Oh, hi. What's up?
We're just here. Say what's up to the stream.
Oh, what's up, stream? What's going on? Just got a massage.
Whoa.
I'm gonna go home.
Pause.
Hope you guys are doing good.
Hey,
Wait,
yo.
what's going on? We're just chatting.
Was it is it a good spot? We can go get off there.
No, I don't think it's a good spot. They have a good reputation.
At the end.
Not a good spot for you.
I don't know what you girls are up to.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. For an ex, she talking mad friendly. What the hell? What kind of ex is this? And it's probably because he got money and clout and shit like that.
But I'll see you. I'll see you around. Take care.
All right. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Doesn't count. That's the nice ex-girlfriend.
So this could be a genuine dare or could be used as an excuse to reconnect with his ex. Either way, much to the annoyance of Clavicular's fans.
I'm not gonna lie, nigga. Get to the part where he start, boxing. You feel me? He crossed a boundary that's deeply, oh shit, what the hell? No speaking on each other on the internet. He was beyond faded and does not even remember the lengths he went to this morning. He intentionally ruined me to chat. Y'all don't see behind the scenes, but all I do is try to make his life easier and peaceful just because things got active on stream. Damn. Somebody asked for his Snapchat. I just want to get to the part where he boxing, bro. Like where he start boxing at, dog. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know.
Previous girl Laura was not willing to do, and this is something very hard to come by. So the person she knew in the summer of 2025, or the person that she also knew off stream, was very different from the person she now knew in January of 2026. And it was on another live stream where things reached a breaking point.
Here we go.
Miss Lauren just tipped $3. You seriously dumped Lauren for that troon? Does she have Epstein blackmail on you? What's the point of Luke's maxing if that's what you get?
This is not just
Anonymous just tipped $5. This rotten will tank your career quicker than the Twin Towers collapsing.
Well,
break up Clav with this rotten Pompey hunt.
What you guys
are on a generational run.
What you guys need to realize is this is not just some random that we're talking about here, right? This is a girl that I've been with for
help just tipped $3. Drop
over
her.
6 months. Over 6 months at this point. So it's a little bit different. And that's why I was just kind of a little bit shocked, a little bit surprised to hear that kind of be aired out so publicly. It kind of just caught me off guard a little.
But despite his love for Violet, Clavicular seemed genuinely annoyed when she tried to get on stream.
Huh?
What's wrong?
Why am I in a bad mood?
Yeah, why are you in a bad mood? Why are you not doing well?
Because you're interrupting my streams.
I'm interrupting?
And
you invited me. How am I interrupting if I'm just kicking it with you?
Well, you don't have to sit there and act like you don't know exactly what you're doing. Being disrespectful.
Oh, you want to continue this? You want to continue this weird vibe where we're just can hang out?
I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm not going to go back and forth with you.
Damn.
I'm not either.
Okay. Thanks.
Clav,
So
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You guys should slow down, dog. And this is the problem, man. And we gonna speed this shit up, dog, because I ain't gonna lie. This a long ass video. We already 20 minutes in, bro. But we seen the part where he was holding the girl arm back and shit, man. I mean, Clav, stop boxing hoes, man. Stop it.
Another heated argument. So that's the whole context. So Jenny was actually a very, very valuable asset to Clavicular early on in his streaming career. Because in early October, one of the first collabs he did was with Jenny. And this was before he even needed security, I'm pretty sure. So he went out with Jenny. And this was after he met ADIN, Ross, and all those guys. So he had a little bit of motion. But he got a big female fan base from Jenny. This girl, Jenny, was kind of like flirting with him. But she also brought him to... I believe it was Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale, they went out in that area. They were going to a couple of clubs. And Jenny was getting recognized by every single girl. And Clavicular, there were dudes just walking up to him saying, "Can you me, bro?" Which is probably the worst thing you want to experience when you're walking around in person. Having teenage guys early 20s, talking about, "Can you me, bro?" Like, oh my goodness. I would probably rather be under an interstate bridge.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I done met a couple of y'all in person, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all cool, man. Cash Money Gang, we cool.
With the homeless guys, then be walked up to and asked that question. But after this, a bunch of people started to create edits on TikTok of them two. And it was like kind of like this coupley thing, and you could tell that she was into him to some sort of, and she was also popping on TikTok on her own. There's some controversy between her and her mom and the relationship there, but this chick doesn't do OF. She does some other version of like paid subscription where she posts like her IG photos. But yeah, she kind of sells herself, but it's not to the same degree. And Clavicular, he would not hang out with her and he would kick her out because he said she was crazy or something like that. But then they would hang out again in February because the audience demanded.
This is why, man, you can't hang around unstable people, bruh. When you around unstable people, unstable women, unstable niggas, that's when shit just go left, bruh. I don't care how good the sloppy top is, bro. If she wildin', she got to get up out of there. You got to cut it off. Too many y'all would be afraid to cut shit off because the pussy too good.
But that whole shipping thing that they had between them was what brought in a huge female audience to Clavicular. And this chick was clearly vindictive about this situation. And when I did a video on this, I even talked about it. I said, yo, this is crazy. You cannot be holding this chick back while your girlfriend is throwing haymakers at her and your security is there. And this is most likely where the arrest came from, because she said that she was willing to go after them. This is in early February or like mid-February when she made this TikTok, and then he gets the arrest warrant in March, and then now they know exactly where he's at and they pick him up. Now the bigger problem with this is if they had an arrest warrant, then that means the cops could go into the house and search the entire house. And that house is a drug den, dog. Like, if you're just, this isn't even telling, dog. You just watch the stream. There's vials of testosterone in there. There's vials of some Chinese peptides, which I don't think are illegal.
I mean, those are all legal, but at the same time, this is the same person that admitted to using, you know, math, but replace the A with an E. You know what I'm saying? In order to look better. So,
there's a GHB, there's Molly, there's anything you can name under the sun, party drugs, there's alcohol, and this guy himself is 20 years old. He's not 21. So there's a lot of other stuff that could get him into trouble inside this house. So there's just a legal angle there. And of course, like, ADIN Ross is trying to help, but ADIN Ross can only rub his hands like a genie and grant so many wishes before the 3 wishes are up. He granted him a wish when he was out there in Arizona, and he blessed him over there, and he was able to get the hell out. I don't know how many more wishes ADIN Ross and his lawyers can grant. And also, this is a very, very big problem for this guy because his expenses are sky high. He was renting this place. He's like 13, 14 days into his marathon. He was renting the place for $130,000, which is understandable for a place that big. But he had a staff. He had like 4 different security guys that are constant.
You know, cash money cam. That's something like, as soon as I get up out the pan, that's light work.
Working with him, that's a huge budget. He had a production crew that I think was like $500,000 or more. So he has all of these things going on, and he's sitting in a jail cell. So he's burning money. He's not making any money right now, and who knows if there's going to be other charges that come from this. But you know, I'll be here to keep you updated. But this is the problem.
Not gonna lie, bro.
Problem when you're doing. Oh yeah, I think he's got trenbolone in there too. He even talked about that he was doing a trenbolone, which is a more. No, it's not horse.
It's a steroid,
tranquilizer.
Bro.
What?
Anyway, dog. Clav, be careful, dog. We don't want you out here catching felonies. Even though you want to insanity run, we don't want nobody going to jail for the rest of their life, bro. But you got to slow down, dog. If you get out this situation, you got to make some changes, dog. You can't just be moving reckless like this. Like, for real. You got a family to feed, right? You got people. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit together, man. But anyway, that's all I got for y'all. If y'all like the video, if y'all enjoyed the video, man, comment the word blue down below. Actually, comment the word purple down below. If y'all made it to the end of the video, make sure y'all subscribe. Hit that like button for me. And I'm out, y'all. Peace.